And we are here. We're here. Hello. Welcome. We're back with more Legend of Dragoon. We're here with the final part of the first disc. Which has some things we have some things to go over, but we're gonna do that as we are exploring some missable things that a lot of people really don't see as they're going through it. What we kind of really need to know right now is after the lowest part of the disc, which is the tournament arc, we've now made a full lap of the country of Serdio, and this is actually our first real opportunity to go back to Celis with Shauna. So if we actually do this, we get a missable scene. And this is missable because after we go through the next area, I'll just say we come back here. So, yeah. Come back here a little bit earlier and we get this. This is Celis? After we finish our journey, let's come back. We can rebuild the village together. Tiny scene. Very tiny. Mourning won't bring anyone back. We have to take action. We owe it to those who died. Grandpa's dead. I'll never see Grandpa again. They also weirdly shift the transition screens from Celis from the very beginning of the game to now, because they have this part here with the big building. It used to be part of the main scene, but for some reason they made it back here. But that makes more sense when we come back here a little bit later after the next area. This shoves people into different places here. Hello. Come on in. Hello. Welcome in. They're alive. I would love to know who their parents are when it comes to the NPCs here, because I really can't discern one from another. Everybody's looking, but we still don't know the whereabouts of the mayor and his wife. Two countries that used to be one are killing, smashing, and destroying each other, and for what? Why is this war necessary? Why has it dragged on for 20 years? Master Tasman, he left on a solemn journey to study swordsmanship. He regrets that he couldn't save Celis. I don't think he should blame himself like that. And all I remember is this guy is supposed to be Dart's rival, if that actually meant anything to the story. I will find Shauna's parents. I won't put up with being second to Dart. Screw that. So yeah, just a tiny scene. If you ever head back. Now on top of that, not only is there a scene there, but if we were to start things off again, we can do another lap, because like I mentioned before, after the tournament was all done, bask in the sound. After the tournament in Lohan, we got word that the King Albert, was taken by Sandora, which meant that Bale was being occupied. So there was some changes up in the north, if you ever bothered to go back. Get on back. Again, you can do an entire lap if you want. We cannot go to Bale specifically. That route has been blocked off until everything's resolved here. But if you head to Hoax, it's a little different. Just kind of like Celis, it's a little bit different. You don't get a scene here, but even the people around here will have new dialogue, which is surprisingly rare. Like, Grandia is known for that, but even here, there's a lot of places where it's like you have to go out of your way in order to find this. Is there any hope that King Albert will survive Helena? Could already be dead. God, King Albert. Never imagined they would invade so quickly after losing the dragon. Bale has fallen. Wonder my family in Bale is safe. See Kaiser. King Albert has been captured and Bale has fallen. How could this happen? What should we do? What can we do? Is the Kingdom of Basil losing now? Right before, I just got off, but it's like right before I recorded about 2 hours of footage. So it's like I'm going through a lot here. I'll be a knight. I'll become a knight, just like my pa. I won't cry anymore. All right, what does our bishop have to say about God? As long as the war continues, the number of children like these will grow. Context matters with that sentence. Lord, save us poor foolish humans in this useless war. Now, is there anybody in... A lot of the people in Hoax have left. Where? Arguably, I couldn't really say. I'm still back here, though. Do you understand the way it does? I think this is old stuff. King Albert's in danger. I can't do a damn thing. You're King Albert. He has to endure now. I understand it's hard, though. My wife is safe and the house is fine. Of course, it would have been pointless if Dole took over. We would be miserable under Dole's dominion. Give me a break. But I still have my house. Our house survived, but if we fall under the Empire's control, it'll all be for nothing. My husband protected the house. I can't say I'm not proud of him. I can go up this way. There's just these two gentlemen left. Vale was overrun. It's being occupied. Does this mean my girlfriend's death was for nothing? And the walkway isn't fixed yet. Oh, he doesn't say anything different. Yeah, so Hoke's tiny little bit different. Some shift in the NPC areas there. But now it's time for the actual main event. One more time. Baskets. Pay no attention to the time difference between the save files. Pay no attention to what everything's happening different here because, specifically last time, after the tournament, we learned that King Albert was kidnapped, and we know that we were on our way back to Helena based on the information that someone else actually gave to us who has decided to just kind of join the fray. Because not only do we have Shauna, but we also have Haschel. Haschel kind of just showed up, but has a bit of history with Dart. 1 year into his 5-year journey, Haschel joined up with Dart because they were kind of going in the same direction. Haschel looking for his daughter, Dart looking for the Black Monster. Eventually, they parted ways. Both of them competed in the tournament. Haschel lost to Lloyd, and so did Dart, the platinum-haired swordsman. With that, we're able to move on. I'm actually going to keep Haschel in the party because he's kind of a little bit underutilized for this part of the game. He shows up, and then like you kind of have to ignore him a little bit because everything else, like with the other characters, there's so much more going on that you kind of want to focus on, especially when it comes to like additions. Pay no attention that I've been doing a bunch of things with Lavitz between the bits there, but there's some things I'm wanting to show off with Lavitz, and they kind of have to show off now for bits there. And with Haschel, we're just gonna get him into the fray. We're gonna be punching some prison guards in order to get going. I have not. That flew over my head there. You're making me put an extra cat here. Ah, there it is. No, it came all the way back up in March. Might have heard of it before. Interesting. Okay, I'll put that to the side for myself. Okay. Whoa. Alright. I'll have to look at it in more detail there. So, we're going to have Dart, we're going to have Haschel, and we'll have Lavitz there. Also pay no attention to the amount of gold that I've been working with because we'll see if I'm actually able to show this off or not. Between the two nodes here, if you get into a random encounter here, there's a chance you'll find a certain special monster. This guy. Oh, I won't even... Okay, fine. Screw... That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. So that guy is known as the Wanderer in the script overhaul, but was used to be known as the 00 parts, the 00 parts. He casts instant death on you, which is fun. But he's kind of really, and he only has 4 HP. High evasion. And if you win against him, he drops 600 gold. So I've been kind of using him as a way to not like level my characters too much, and as a way for me to kind of just be working on Labbits because I want to showcase some things with Labbits. So that's why I kind of almost have enough to purchase 3 legend casks, and if I wanted to completely throw the balance of the game completely off, I could just go and buy them right now. But I'm not going to do that. Honestly, that is where the War God's Amulet really comes into play, because it increases your chance to hit. And it's really good against those special monsters. So, with that in mind... Oh, I have this chainmail here. Nope. Ashall doesn't want it. But probably... Yeah, I'll put it on Dart. I'll put it on Dart to be boring. Did I have on him? Right, I had a poison guard on him. Good. Let's give him the bravery. I don't want him to be afeared. And then... add Shauna a bit. I at least got her level 2. Which is okay. Here, let's see. Put the Knight Shield on her. And we're pretty much good on. Sapphire Pin is not going to be helpful with them. Not much in terms of elements that I'm worried about. Avoid stun? Yeah. Well, especially like some of the Easter eggs being just behind the scenes material. It's really good. Okay, I think we're good. Because once we get into Helena Prison, we can't get back out again. Here we go. Only 2 areas left. Depending on how this goes, the stream might go a little bit long. Honestly don't remember. The bridge is being raised. Labbit, I've got this. But Labbit just goes for it. Let's go. Well, there's the show Prison Break, which is like, okay, season 1 was the actual prison break, and then season 2 was we got to break back into prison. It'll be done soon. Such a nice guy, aren't I? Why don't you see the sun one last time before you die? Say something. But sir, the orders say to keep him alive. Shut up! When the sun rises, that's when I'm gonna kill this little... Seriously, are you just gonna sit there? Say something! I'm not well versed in conversing with putrid, vulgar men. Well, guess what? This vulgar man is gonna kill ya. But at least you're not alone. The people of Baal will follow you soon. Monstrous. What about the agreement to not hurt my people? I didn't know Dole had lost all honor. He just wants your body. He let me take over the rest. And you know me. Intruders are here. They're coming this way, led by Labbits and a man in red armor. Labbits. Head of the Knights. And the Red One are back. That's interesting. Looks like they're burning the midnight oil to reach you. There's an idea. Maybe I'll burn them alive. Make them nice and crispy for my pet. Think about Frugal, I don't think he's literate. So it's like if you showed him just like a contract in writing and going like, well, that doesn't apply to me because I can't read. This section, you cannot switch out Lavitz. He has to be in here for this section. I am going to put in Haschel, though, just so I can just use him a bit. Hey, guy. I actually have to talk to him in order to get into a fight. Otherwise, I'm just rubbing into him. The Senior Warden has also become a regular enemy, because it's been a bit. Let's just go and bop him.
Yes! Burning Rush!
At least their HP is a little bit buffed up. Alright, Haschel.
Devil Punch!
Simple punch. I'm trying to remember the age of Haschel, because his voice is a little bit too clear and crisp, because I believe he's supposed to be, if not in his late 50s, early 60s. Alright, I'm going to leave him. I'm just going to go with smack him good. Still not enough. Oh, definitely not enough. Not even halfway through with him.
Burning Rush! Devil Punch!
Okay. Ah, early with that one. Oh well. I was like, good. The counter's on the good one, on the second one, not the third. But we just got Lavitz's last edition, Blossom Storm. Everyone's last edition on their edition list is available to them. Oop. They'll never make it to the top floor alive. Goodbye. Everybody's edition list has their final one. Like, Dart has a total of 7. Lavitz has 5. Shauna has none. Rose has 4. Haschel gets 6. Once you level up all of the editions to level 5 before the final one, then the final one gets unlocked. It is the most powerful, most effective edition out of them all. So it takes a little bit in order to get them all up there. So, Blossom Storm for Lavitz. A lot of people actually don't know about Lavitz's edition list, and honestly never get to see his last one. The thing is, with this, did I ever go this way? Who goes there? Me? Goodbye. Oh no, I never went this way. I think I just avoided it completely. Oh right, I avoided it completely because it was inoperable at the time. Because this didn't work during the first go-through of the prison. Go down, you can hop over, things to collect. I don't think that felt hat is actually even good. I think it's just a really bad piece of equipment, honestly. Depends on who can actually... Oh, yeah, because Sean already has one. Rose already has one. Yep. Useless treasure. Thank you. Now we can get this chest that has been eluding us the entire time. Honestly, one of the best accessories in the game. The therapy ring. Because, just going to the list, here's what the therapy ring does. It recovers HP each turn. It doesn't say exactly how much, but it recovers 10% of a character's HP every turn. It is a free guard recovery without the guard. So if you were to have the therapy ring and guard, you could recover a fifth of your HP in one turn. Effectively almost making your character invincible at that point. It's a little bit busted. So unless you were dealing with incredibly strong attacks to that one character again and again and again, that character is not dying. Yeah. I don't want to go down there just yet. I think that brings me up. I need to go there. Is this the one? Yeah. Oh. We're at the dreaded one there. And I know why, because there was something I didn't do before we came in here. So while you are fighting the Wanderer, the 00 parts, he drops spirit potions. And I have like 18 of them. So, maybe I should do something about that. That would be a thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, I need to discard some. Because I can get to that merchant once again, especially when this has the pandemonium. Another item that really is just kind of lost in the shuffle. Because the pandemonium is another repeat item, like the magic signet stone. Minor enemies only attack one ally. It is a provoking item. Again, kind of really not as useful as you think it might be. Honestly, yeah, very contextual. I actually might want to steer my way back and say hello to the merchant. He's not that far away. Because the pandemonium's really good if you're wanting to provoke enemies into attacking one character until they die. And then they don't get any experience and the other ones get more experience based on that. So if you're kind of focusing on making one character super, super powerful, the pandemonium comes in handy. Otherwise, it just kind of takes up space. It's you again. What are you doing here? You need anything. I'm still in business, you know? Kind of need this merchant. I don't remember. I think I only get 10. Yeah, I only get 10 per. I can still sell them. Okay. I did this to myself. The thing I always questioned about spirit potions was whether or not the recovery that you are doing with your SP, if that also helped with leveling up the Dragoon as well. But I think the answer to that is simply no. Alright, and I have no healing potions, so I kind of need to do that. I kind of need those. Let's get 2 Thunderbolts just in case. Some Rhapsodies I'm kind of okay with, but I think a third. And the Midnight Terror isn't really all that helpful. Forgot about that face that was in the door over there. Can't get out that way. All right, let's move. He's got to learn the power of screen transition in order to catch me. Useless to me. Probably see that treasure chest that's on the between the claw bits there, and you're going like, how are you even supposed to get that? Well, a lot of the PS1 RPGs had some weird contextual things in terms of what you can interact with on the background. Like you could get this chest up here, which has another Thunderbolt, which would be handy there. But there's also these black things, which you can use to scale down and get access to it. Gives you a silver embroidered vest. Or, in short, a silver vest. Several playthroughs, I'm like, how do you even get that? Is it just a joke item? It's good for Rose. And it's good for Shauna. Also includes increases their evasion of attacks. So it's more likely that they'll be able to straight up not take any damage. And we can go upstairs again. I'm missing a couple chests and probably am. Because then we get up here and it goes like, okay, I know that we're into the main bit. Alright. Like, you can go into previous areas as well. The previous areas there. But apart from, like, collecting old chests, there really isn't a lot of reason to do that anymore, especially when if you're trying to go back to the tower where Shauna was being kept. That lift is no longer operational. We might as well just head back into here and say hello. Thanks for coming all the way here. An ambush, huh? Take us to King Albert, where you'll meet the sharp end of my spear. You're brave, I'll give you that. You still don't realize where you are. I'd rather not have a pointless battle. Shut up and get out of our way. Oh, we know how strong you guys are. But it doesn't make any difference, because you're still just pet food. Bye. Everybody all right? I'm fine. This is just a minor setback. Sandora are such cowards, using a cheap trap instead of fighting like men. They would be foolish not to use the environment to their advantage. It's our fault for falling for it. That's pretty harsh. I can't say I agree. That woman rubs me the wrong way. We have to get to King Albert as soon as possible. This place smells repulsive. Also has a goodie. Satchet. Also has what looks like stairs back here, but I can't use them. I feel a draft coming from the gap. Also some skulls in the foreground. It's true. The draft is coming from here. Then, if we move the rocks, there should be a way out. It seems we are unwanted guests here. On the contrary, I think this hungry beast is more than happy to see us. It's coming. Alright. Every disc of Legend of Dragoon, especially when you're going for a low-level run per se, has a wall you have to get past. This is Django. If we put him to sleep, we can beat him easily. That is half true. So Django is a tough fight because it is physically aggressive, a physical aggressive attacker. And chances are you don't have a lot of ways to deal with it. It says, hey, you can put it to sleep. Well, you just picked up this, a sachet. It gives subtle good aroma. We're going to save that for a little bit, especially when we are going to be in a hairy situation, because some of Django's attacks hurt a lot. For now, though. For now, let's actually start using Dragoon. I'm actually doing this with a weird party because... the slightly weird party. Because usually I have Shauna as the third just for healing support. Instead I have Haschel as a... so, let's have fun with that. Nice. Good start. Dirt is just going to be doing a little bit of support, but not much else. Haschel at this point, though, can just kind of go and bop him. Bop.
Double punch.
And every little bit helps, I suppose. Lavitz, though, he's going to be very helpful Dragoon-wise. For me, it's important that he was at level 2. Level 3 is just a bonus because I was wanting to use Blossom Storm. Because his level 2 ability is a very unique one. Rose Storm. Damage resist 50% during your 3. Or you take half damage for the next 3 turns. All allies. It's a defense spell. Only one of its kind. The only way of having guard up without actually having guard up.
Ha, ha. Double punch.
And then Haschel can just punch. It's fine with me. This attack hurts. It attacks everybody. And the only reason why it did as little damage as it did to Dart and Lavitz is because of, one, Rose Storm, which halved the damage, and two, they're in Dragoon, which halves it again. So it's like 75% damage reduction. What else should I do? That's going to do like 70-ish. I kind of want to know what Flame Shot will do. Not enough to just have a fireball spell, but you punch the fireball. Oh, that's actually a lot better. Magic's going to be a lot more helpful this time. Yeah, and then he gets happy really using that attack over and over, and then it's just like rough. All right, while we're here, we do have his level 3. And I don't think I've ever used Wing Blaster yet. So we're going to start off with his level 3. Gaspless.
Gaspless.
Wow, that's really good damage. And then, what I'm going to do is, because Lavitz is going to be my helpful guard, I want to make sure he has MP for it. The Hashel's going to be on item duty as much as possible. Especially when he's going to keep doing that. Ugh. 3 in a row. No good. Alright.
Yes. Burning Rush!
You really don't have anybody who's able to do more than that. Oh, confusion. That hurt! Wow. Oh, and Hashel's going to take a whole lot more damage. Now, the thing about confusion is it's a status effect that even though he gets hit by something, it doesn't go away. It's actually a bad effect there. Well, if it's wearing off, we need to put it back on. Gotta be safe here. And now Dart is gonna be on item duty.
Rose Storm!
Do have some mind purifiers. Alright, and yeah, it's the time to use the breeze. Alright. So. This is our time in order to build up things. So let's use the sachet. A lot of the challenges will be, hey, don't use the sachet, because it's actually a really valuable item that you can sell for later. Like I'm gonna sell it. This is a unique status effect because this game doesn't have sleep. So he'll snooze for a bit, and now we can see Blossom Storm in action. If I remember how to do it. Yeah.
Yes. Burning rush.
Not much else to do right now other than attack.
Ha, ha. Double punch.
Okay. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I want to get this. I want to get this. 1, 2, 3. I am late on that for some reason. I am late for that for some reason. I wouldn't do this otherwise. Wouldn't do this in any other way.
Double punch.
Of all the additions that come out, this Lavis's Blossom Storm is the rarest one. Let's see. Whoop. There we go.
Storm.
He also says it wrong. He calls it Rose Storm. Yeah, I don't know what was happening in terms of the vocal booth, where it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna give that. No one paid attention to that being the wrong line.
Double punch.
Yeah, and the sleep effect does not last as long as they kind of expect it to.
Yes.
They really expect you to be able to do a lot more damage in terms of your output than this. And also, when he's getting turns as fast as that, it's also another problem. We're just going to keep punching him.
Double punch.
Yeah, doing 32 damage, that is nothing right now. Not a good amount. Alright, our defense is coming to an end. Alright, let's see if we can't do it again.
Boost storm.
Now I got it. Now I got it. Oh, good miss. Good miss. Should I just... Now I'll keep hitting.
Yes. Burning rush.
I could get a nice one-turn Dragoon, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe I should. Ow. Ow. Hurts. The other thing about Shauna with that is because her defense is so low, like, that is a devastating attack to her. And there's not much you can do with her defense. Other than because you can't keep her in Dragoon form forever. And guarding doesn't make her helpful. What else? Just keep punching? We're almost there.
Double punch.
Oh, you're gonna confuse Dart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's bad. Okay, as long as he tries to run, that's fine. Fine with me. Could do another gas plus. Nah.
Boost storm.
Yeah, okay. Can't keep Dart confused because that is going to be painful. Cashel can do that much damage to Lavitz in Dragoon form. Oh, shoot. Great. It really does the same amount of damage. Actually, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Can you punch him to death?
Double punch.
Can you? No? Guess no. Right. I can't get rid of his confusion. I'm stuck there. Let's just Rose Storm out of here.
Boost storm.
Still not enough. If he hits Lavitz, then Lavitz is dead. Rabbit's dead. Great. Good job. Kind of need him up. Need him up, need him up, need him up. Maybe he won't die. Oh, his next turn. That's fine with me.
Blue Storm!
Good use of I'm not remembering the name to my own attack. We also get another sachet for beating him. And to be honest, like, I don't really, like, sachet is such a context item specifically telegraphed for this fight. So where else are you supposed to use it other than sell it? Hey, Flurry of Sticks. Also, Shauna just got to level 10. We made it. If that's the best they can throw at us, King Albert is as good as saved. Yeah. Look at that. The wall broke away when the monster collapsed. Let's go. Let's do it. Shauna, is something wrong? Guys have something special. It's about Dart and Lavitz, isn't it? They understand each other without a word. Men and women just aren't like that. I envy them a little bit. I see. And what about Dart? I still don't know. After everything, he still just sees me as his little sister. Shauna, is anything wrong? No, nothing. I'm coming. I'm trying to remember. I think that's the only time that Haschel and Shauna get like a scene together. Now we could get into another fight, but I want to see what my health kind of looks like, so I can do something about it. Let's just top it up for good measure. Honestly, that fight was pretty okay. Could have been a lot worse. Now, do I want to do more punching? I'm gonna switch over to Flurry of Sticks with him. We are forced to do these fights. We can't get past them as much as I would like. This one. Now we gotta do the double punch and then...
Flurry of Sticks!
Like, out of all the additions going from one to the next, that's the clearest, most to-the-point progression.
Burning Rush!
Good, now we can get more SP Dart. Not that he needs it. How much does this do, though? Here's the guard. Oh, yeah.
Blue Storm!
Now I got it. Now I got it.
Take back! Flurry of Sticks!
Ashel's fun. Round 2. second burst, same as the first.
Take that! Flurry of sticks! Yes! Burning rush!
Boost storm!
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
It can't be. How are they still alive? No way. They beat the monster. No. We have to stop them or Frugal will kill us. Who's more important now? Also, there were 3 guys, but we only fight 2 of them. The other one's like, I'm gonna watch. see if I really need to be here.
Yes! Burning rush! Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Countered on the 4th. You're using fire on the fire guy. Why would you do such thing? Seems really silly. I'm gonna just slash you with the sword.
Burning
Goodbye. Okay. Hello, Rose. You're still here. Alright, 3rd guy. Your move. Good move. That must be level 14 when I get Rose's next one. Yeah. God, it sure does take a while. Okay. Now I just have open rain for everything here, because that was where we got the key. And this brings us back to the original place. Oh, wait. Okay. So we couldn't get up here, but eventually we do get access to here. So I'm just going to play around a little bit. Guards are still mulling around here. King Albert's on the top floor. Frugal's gonna execute him at dawn. Please rescue King Albert. Get to the top floor before dawn. Me? Close the door. Hey, Shauna, any memories? Any memories of this room? Any... No? The candle's still burning. Frugal's pet is a vile creature like its owner. I heard that it eats prisoners. I wonder if I'm going to be killed by Frugal or eaten by his pet. Oh, God. just gonna go. Everything's fine, right? He ran through the door and then just stood there. Fine, you can do whatever you want. Pets. Chickens. Foul fighter. I don't think they were called foul. Are they called foul fighters? I don't remember if they were. Now we need to get the. I gotta get the Google Doc open again. See, foul fighter. What's my list here? Change to foul fighter on this list. Nope. Okay. It was called the foul fighter. Alrighty. Still gonna die. Gotta slash him.
Yes! Burning rush!
So close to death. Maybe I can do a one shot here.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Like, Dart even has the power wrist still on him, and he's not doing enough damage. Yes. There we go.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Thank you for the mind juice. This is the last one. I wonder. Still late.
Yes! Burning rush!
Ooh, this is fear, yes. Okay, everybody's fine. Fine by me.
Take that! Flurry of sticks! Yes! Burning rush!
God, even they catch her.
Blue storm!
All right. We get something that's not helpful, and 20 gold. Thank you, Helena Prison. You are so helpful with your items. What to do? He kind of needs the power wrist on him, otherwise he's not really good in terms of attack. Rabbits. I don't really have anything that I could put on him would be any better. And then Hashel. I'm gonna keep the stun guard on him. I don't want to use the therapy ring. Equipment's fine. Still working on Burning Rush. Darts additions are not very interesting. Flurry of Sticks is going to be for Hashel for sure. I just got to top up people's health. Shoot. That's a waste of a potion. Alright. I think I'm going to keep the same party. Keep it fun. Keep it fun. I don't know what else says top floor other than this. Away we go. The sun is rising. You should be happy. You die, and the war ends. That was your wish, wasn't it? You want the war to end, don't you? I'll make your dream come true very soon. Damn. It's unfortunate for Lord Dole, but I'm not gonna wait for that jerk with the silver hair. I just really want to kill something. I see the smallest glimpse of the sun. I'm gonna crush your skull like a pumpkin. Like a pumpkin. It's missing an A. It's missing an A. There. The fact that Shauna gets the first hit. That's also something. I don't know who's saying that. The rats show up right on time. Doesn't matter. You'll be a nice warm-up before I butcher your precious king. He also comes with two buddies. He comes with Rodriguez and he comes with Guftus. Out of the three, Frugal is kind of the one that you have to worry about the least. Guftus is also fine there. Rodriguez is the difficult one out of the three because of some things that he's able to do.
Burning Rush.
We gotta get rid of the crazy bird first. Hit. Here we go.
Take that! Flurry of Sticks!
Okay. The standard attack so far, that's fine. Because Lavitz, we're gonna get going with his abilities. Frugal goes, what the heck is that? Just to be on the safe side, another Rose Storm.
Rose Storm!
What? Let's also get Dart in on the fun since we have the honest, like, rare multi-enemy boss. Since he's level 2, he has his all ability. Explosion. Barely use this spell.
Explosion!
Rodriguez! Attack!
Ah, now he's using his commands. Whereas Heschel will just punch.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Lavitz also has his all that I almost never use.
Wind Blaster!
I didn't really do much. I think I'm just gonna hit a thing. Wow. Well, I hit him. That's what's important.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Nice.
Eat this!
Not nice. That hurt. That
Go
hurt a lot.
boss! Attack!
Are we gonna be... Ugh. Okay. Guard is fine. You do that, Heschel. At least I got more mind purifiers from the chickens. That's good. Nice. Yes. Definitely not as effective as a different spell would have been. Okay. Not as hurting as I thought he was going to be.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
If Dark gets hit twice, that's going to be bad.
Yes! Burning rush!
Boost Storm!
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Good. Heschel got 2 kills. And...
Yes! Burning rush!
You're holding up okay. You're holding up okay, Heschel. Unless you get a boulder thrown at you, I think you're
Take
good.
that, flurry of sticks.
He says, and then all of a sudden a boulder gets thrown at him.
Boost storm.
Good. Let's throw a fireball at him. Yeah, better. Better damage.
Eat this.
How dare you? Gonna trade blows.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
Boost storm.
Let's be safe.
Eat this.
Okay. Good.
Take that, flurry of sticks. Yes. Burning rush.
I would love to do the blood-curdling scream of having somebody dig his hand into my back. I knew it was here. The moon gem. Moon gem? That sword. I run away. Hang on. Hey! Is His Majesty Albert all right? Yes. Yes. It's good. I can trust you with the rest. Start. Survive. And can't do the scream. Even when we get the experience, Lavitz doesn't get any. It all goes to the two of them. So, and that's why most people don't see a lot of what Lavitz can do, even though they programmed him to be able to do those additions. I never saw this for myself. Such senseless destruction. We can hide underneath here. I'll help. I can't let you. Let me do it. When I'm moving like this, it hurts less. Don't get a lot of context for how they got out of the prison a second time, but with the turmoil of everything like that, arguably it was easier than the first time. I owe you and Lavitz a debt of gratitude. Lavitz is gone. But we're still alive. That means we still haven't lost, right? I think that's enough for now. I think Lavitz would agree with me. That reminds me. Lavitz told me about you all. He said he met people he could finally rely on. Now I understand why. Dart, Shauna, Haschel, Rose, Lavitz was my strongest and most loyal knight, and at the same time, was my closest friend. I would like to thank you for accompanying him and being there for him. I offer you my deepest gratitude. He was monumentally unlucky. I had no idea that Lloyd carried the Dragon Buster. If I had known that, I would have stopped Lavitz. Dragon Buster? What are you talking about? It's a weapon from the old world. It was designed for one purpose: to kill dragons and their masters. Even the almighty Dragoon armor is but a mere sheet of paper to the Dragon Buster. Wait, what kind of plot is he concocting? I don't know if I like the word concocting, or I think they use scheming in the original. It's like, what kind of plot is he scheming? Scheming, concocting, making, formulating. Where do I even begin? There's a bunch of things that kind of show up with that in terms of, especially when talking about Lloyd and the Dragon Buster that he has there, how the Dragon Buster kind of shows up in that black scene being hidden in his cloak. A lot of people miss this, but when it comes to the Dragon Buster, that thing is not just a sword that you hold in your hand. It is fused to the arm, to the entire thing. It's hard to notice at first glance in that scene, but it's kind of the closest thing you're able to get to that isn't in concept art. That's like, okay, we're getting a little bit strange in terms of like the imagery that's going on here. I feel sorry for making you accompanying us into such a... Try that again. I feel sorry for making you accompanying us into such a mess like this. I'm the one following you. Anyway, Basil will be finished soon if we don't do something. Look forward to seeing what you do in this situation. I'm just around. Do you agree with Shauna? Do you think this fight can still be won? Things have gotten a little bit more complicated than simply looking for your daughter. It's fine. I can look for her some other time. But we have something we have to do now. When you first saved Shauna, you were running on instinct, right? Well, where are your instincts pointing you now? They're probably right. Look at that silver-haired man be conspiring. We're not going to be like this forever, right? I guess I have to share the truth with you all. The truth about what Lloyd took from me. Everything about it. The story goes back 11,000 years. The Wingleys who ruled the Earth were crushed in the Dragon campaign and were never seen again. However, their sacred objects were scattered around the world. The Wingleys contained their magic power within these objects, which only they could use. One of them was handed down in Serdia. It is kept sealed inside the body of each new crown heir, the safest place it could possibly be hidden. This sacred object, the secret crown treasure of Serdia, is also known as the Moon Gem. Where did Lloyd find out about it? I was foolish. I employed him as an advisor. But perhaps he knew even before then? Regardless, it is clear that he's aligned with the Imperial Sandora. That's right. Once he obtains the royal treasure, Dole will be the crown heir of Serdio, both in name and reality. The birth of King Dole the Conqueror will be the death of Basil. But King Albert is still alive. He's still the true king. Basil isn't finished yet. What is a king who doesn't have a castle to go back to and no troops under his command? Indeed, I am powerless by myself. As mere human beings, we can't hope to bring down an empire. However, as Dragoons, perhaps we still have a chance to tip the odds in our favor. Sorry, Haschel, you don't get a precious shiny rock. We only have one target. We have only one target. Emperor Dole in the Black Castle. Perhaps it's time we paid him a visit. Quite the daring strategy. That's not bad. Let's do it. We'll take the fight directly to the Emperor himself. We'll cut the head off the snake. I'm no Dragoon, but perhaps my Iron Fist can be of assistance. I have nothing better to do. I'm coming along. Lavitz taught me everything he knew about wielding a lance. I've been waiting for a chance to demonstrate. Lavitz, we won't let your death be in vain. We'll put an end to this war. Meanwhile. Oh, not yet. So, goodbye, Lavitz. Hello, Albert. What's the funny thing about just the exchange of it all, where it's like, yeah, Lavitz just died. according to the Dragoon Spirit, we're just going to go with the next person who's just kind of in the room. Like, of all the people to go to, it has to go to Albert. Like, the Jade Spirit could have went to Haschel for all it really mattered. Because he was also in... No, nope, he wasn't in the room. He wasn't in the cutscene. Huh. I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he was. The other annoying thing is that he kind of just picks up where Lavitz left off. He's not different enough, I should say. He's not different enough. I'm going to keep Haschel in the party. I'm going to take Albert with me just for a little bit, just to kind of show his differences. Because he has a few differences. Let's sick techno Black Castle. Running on green with all the green. It seems Helena has fallen. Don't worry so much. Already got what I wanted. Is leaving the girl at large part of your master plan too? It's none of your business. Doesn't matter to me. I will soon control all of Serdio and your plan will be completed. No. I'm just getting started. Now I'm sleeveless. I wish you luck. Just be careful not to lose what you've worked so hard for. Don't get burned by your own ambitions, my friend. Burned by my ambitions. To achieve my vision, I could walk barefoot into hell. First time we're ever seeing Dole in the flesh. I'm going to take a quick peek into Celis, because I don't think any of the actual dialogue changes here. Oh, it does. The entire future of Serdio rests on you. You think you're cool, huh? Damn it. I'll restore Celeste. I won't put up with being second to Dart, damn it. We heard a rumor about a knight in a warrior in red armor. Dart, could that be you? Dart, I know you can save the future of Basil. Oh, that one's still the same as I make her spin. Can you make her spin again? Can you make her spin? Nope. She's not gonna spin no more. Oh, we found out that the mayor and his wife, who are also Shauna's parents, there's the context, are in another village. They'll be back after this war is settled. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's great. Promise me, okay? Better come back alive. No, I want to talk to the boy. Thank you. And that little hidey hold we can't even go back into. Avenge Grandpa for me. He deserves justice. All right. Okay, not a lot of huge changes. Not so much that I'm going to be running around for them. Like, I could go back to Lohan and kind of deal with all that. But the kind of annoying thing is that I have to go through the forest. Just kind of float through simple enemies. Because they certainly don't change and they don't scale. Merchant isn't around. Nothing's different either. Alright. I think I still have Albert set to Blossom Storm. So I might as well use that first. Get rid of the goblin. Okay, not yet Dart. So Albert. Slightly different than Lavitz. He has the same additions, just his animations for doing the additions is different. We saw a little bit with it with the fight with Shirley when he showed up in the fight there, because his style is less mechanical than Lavitz's.
Blossom Storm!
He is flashy and fast with everything that goes on with his. It's kind of a big change. It's kind of a big change. Lavitz wants to be more of a knight because he is, whereas Albert is just, I want to look cool. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to go in backwards order with Albert. We can see Gust of Wind Dance next. 'Cause we'll get into another fight before we leave the forest, ultimately. To the left, if we wanted to go up to the prairie, we could. There's not really a reason to go there right now. Oop, here we go. All right.
Gust of wind dance!
Every time I hear Albert say Gust of Wind Dance, it feels like there's a weird skip happening when he says dance, as in like Gust of Wind dance. It's a dance. I don't know if it's with the audio file or just my ears, but I've always heard him skipping with the D in dance. Dance. Gust of Wind Dance. Wind Dance. So, cannot go back to Helena. I don't want to get into a fight with the Wanderer either, so I'm going to pass by those before those nodes. And I guess I can have Dart attack something.
Burning Rush!
Nice. Nice. I think there's going to be one more fight before I get down to the final location of Disc 1. And I'm going to swap out and do Typhoon next. Okay. The Black Castle in Kazas. Are you new here? I didn't even think about doing something sketchy. I'm gonna bust you. So this is the capital city. Even losing the dragon must have been part of his plan. That's our Emperor Dole. The dragon was just a pawn. I can't even imagine possessing the kind of wisdom and foresight that Emperor Dole has. With the dragon dead, those Basil fools got cocky and lowered their guard. They never expected an attack on the royal capital. Taking defeat and turning into a decisive victory, this is exactly why our wise emperor is the rightful ruler of Serdio. They say that the battles at the Seventh Fort and Hoax were part of a strategy to wear down Basil's forces and cripple the knighthood. Indeed, the knighthood of Basil was pretty much destroyed at the Seventh Fort and Hoax. It never stood a chance. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go up here and sleep in your beds. Ha 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 ha. Otherwise, there's nothing in here. Been 20 years since the war started. Want to know how many customers we get now? You want to know? You either laugh or cry. I beg you, stay here. Think of it as charity. We have 3 beds and they haven't been used in years. It's terrible, utterly. It's terrible. Oh wait, there's absolutely nothing in here. I lied. Barrels. Between 2 barrels. Silly me. I would have been really annoyed if I get to the end of this and go, I'm missing some Stardust. This place, this scene. I think if there's any scene I want to skip with this game, it's this one. Oh, oops. Skip that dialogue. Hold on. Hold on. Always find something good in these kind of messy places. Yeah. Alright, because it has to do with this man. Signing up as a mercenary always comes with some chance of death. If you can't handle that, don't register. Honestly, being a mercenary isn't worth it. You're a disposable pawn. Look at this chucklehead. Are you here to register as well? Yeah. Well, a punk like you would just be dead weight. I know what you're thinking. You want to make a killing by joining the winning side, don't you? Hey pal, I just registered. I'm ready to rake in the gold. What are you talking about? You wanted to find some easy work, right? You said let's rake in some money by joining the Sandoras. I don't know, man. It might not be an easy gig. Somebody axed the dragon. On top of that, Helena's fallen. And on second thought, I gotta take back my application. What do you mean you can't do it? What? Why? My grandpa's sick. See, this is my brother. He came here to get me. Well, so long then. We've been getting a lot of that recently. Ever since the dragon died, there's been a decline in applications. By the way, you look familiar. I think I know why you're here. Take this. I'm sure it will go to a good cause. I don't remember getting 100 gold from this scene, though. I really don't. We're the law in the city. Even think about defying us and you'll get a cracked skull. You don't want to get busted, better be on your best behavior. And then I go and proceed to steal something for Albert. You have something to say to me? Huh? Any bastards. I saw the soldiers making scary faces and patrolling around. Soldiers out there are scary. There are lots of scary soldiers, and I can't go to Popo's house. I wonder if Popo's okay. I want to play with him again. In the last few days, the guards got a lot stricter. Like they're expecting something. Now most of the knights are on the streets. Are they afraid of rioting or something? It says occupied. Occupado. I want to go in. Those 2 rooms in the back are called griping rooms. Your voice can't be heard from the outside, so they're good for releasing stress. When I get too stressed, I go to a griping room and scream. Shouting releases tension. The new Sergio Party, where people who don't wish to be ruled by autocrats can unify and push for their interests. The new Sergio Party is a vessel to a bright new future. If you're ever in trouble, call on us. Okay, that's it. As he uses it for practicing. The motto of the new Sergio Party. Together we will survive the war. The powerless can band together and protect their loved ones. I've said everything I wanted to say. Turn around. Thank you. I'm going to be trapped in here. Oh, I'm going to be trapped in here with children. There we go. Now, is it in here or is it past? Ah! Greetings, my fine people. You guys look like adventurers too. Yes, I can tell just from how you look. What's more, you've been on a very risky adventure, haven't you? Yes! I can smell it from your aura. By the way, I have a great story to tell you because you guys know your stuff. Just between you and me, I defeated the dragon, Fairbrand. Oh, you don't believe me? Then take a look at this. This is a feather. Fairbrand. Well, don't touch it. It's quite dangerous. You trust me now, right? Now I want to introduce this great product to you. The potent drug made from powdered dragon feathers. So good, I will even give you the first sample for free. Is the guy who defeated Fairbrand in here? Must be you. Come with us. Wait a minute. I'm just a businessman. I was kidding about the dragon. All I do is make and sell weapons all day. I'm paid a flat wage by the city and don't even keep my profits. Why do I even bother? Don't you want to buy my weapons? And you have to come around the front. What's this on the floor? Oh. Will I buy something? Let's see if there's anything to buy. Oh, heat blade. The heat blade is honestly a really good weapon. Even for when it gets outclassed. Should I even bother with a longbow? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna be switching out Albert pretty soon too. Gonna be forever until I get another iron, until I get more boot armor. rid of that. What else can I drop here? I can drop that. Anything terrible that I picked up that I can get rid of? I'm wondering about keeping the pandemonium, to be honest. Yeah, the sachet is just going to be burning a hole in my pocket, so I'm going to sell it. Yeah, I'm going to keep the pandemonium for now because it's a unique item. You only get one. I'm not going to bother with that yet. And then I can sell all the junk I got from Helena. Like, it would only keep it if I was truly doing, like, a really dumb challenge run of, well, I'm not changing their equipment ever. Which is a really boring challenge, to be honest. I'll keep the salad for now. Okay. Oh, crap, I lost the key to my home. I think the back entrance is unlocked. I don't want to get stuck in the hallway again. Why are you stuck in your hallway? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. So as much as you would think is like, oh, can I get the, like, can I find the key somewhere? It's like, no, not really. You're just kind of leaving him to his fate. And I've been this way, right? This is where the children are. This is where the children are. Okay, we can keep moving. You, don't loiter around. Obey the curfew. When is the curfew? Is the curfew now? I would like to know. I don't think breaking through the front gate will work. Let's do some more reconnaissance. We may find a good way to sneak in. The thing about this is that you kind of can go through the front door. They just don't want you to. See why in a bit. Extra, extra, extra. The full force of the Imperial Knighthood occupies Bale. Down in the ravine is the slums. It used to be an old fort. That was a long time ago. It was a long time ago that the lower area was used as a fort. Now it's just a ghetto for those of us who lost their homes in the war. Yeah, there was a third person back there. Bale fell. The war will be over soon. The Empire victorious. It's time for obligatory shantytown. Here we go. When we came here, this fort was abandoned and it was a mess. We cleaned it up and made it at least somewhat livable. Wars going on and on. We're short on medicine. I wonder how long we'll have to endure this. It's to the point where even a small infection can be deadly. I was born here. I'm 8 years old now. I wonder what it's like with no wars. The new Suryo party. I want to join too, but what should I do? Looks unfinished because it used to be a fort, but it's very durable. There are too many stairs for me, though. I know enough people who are complaining about stairs. Well, under the current circumstances, even it is temporary. Even it is temporary. Home is where we make it. Even if it is temporary, home is where we make it. I think it's missing an F. Books. Wow! Something cool that I can't read. When we don't have anything to eat, we go outside the city and pick edible plants. Even though going outside is dangerous. My husband was in the Basil knighthood. I met him while we were picking plants. He was close to death. The war doesn't produce anything. It just smothers the land in pointless death. We have to end the war soon, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It is a makeshift cooking area. It is. Indeed. Now, eventually I'm gonna go down. Eventually being, now. I'm going to go down now. Yeah. Hey, I've got a secret for you. Listen closely. I'm hungry. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. I'm hungry. King Albert really get caught? King Albert. The people must unite to survive. This concept is the basis for the new Serdio party. You can rely on us whenever you're in trouble. It looks out for everyone. Apart, we're weak. Together, we're strong. Sounds to me like socialism. The Socialist Party. Once you give up hope, you're finished. Even if only a scrap remains, clutch onto it tightly. Even though Bale is under occupation, you shouldn't abandon all hope. Is it true that Bale is under occupation? Does the whole country blah blah blah? This country belongs to Dole. No, somebody please wake me up from this nightmare. Wow! So many shiny things all over the place. It was great, it was crazy. Like all the way over here too. There's a stone in the water. It's everywhere. It's crazy. Now, speaking of items. Yeah. Let's go one more. And one more. And one of those. Because I want to use some more. I want to use some more items in upcoming fights. Hi, clinic guy. You mean secret weapon shop guy? Ooh. So underwhelming. Like, how dare you? How dare you do this to us? Yeah, I gotta use it here to do the clinic, but if you talk to him there, secret weapon shop, but he sells fake things, which is really just not useful. Like, oh, secret store, and then you're like, nope, this all sucks. So with all that said and done, weirdly, Kazas, there's not a, like, the opposite side, seeing the opposite side of the war, it's really just a matter of perspective compared to, like, you saw Bale and everything was happening goings on. It's like really bright and colorful and beautiful, and then you see like the opposite side of the war and how oppressed everything is going, and what we need to do about it. Welcome to the ruins of the underground fortress. You guys look like new faces. You want to join the new Serdio party, don't you? I want to let you in, but I need to ask you 3 questions. I have to make sure you're legit. First question, which country do you want to win? Basil or Sandora? cannot say which. I cannot say which. The important thing is to end the war as soon as possible, not winning or losing. I think so too. If you're only focused on winning, you don't see the big picture. The second question. During the war, what should powerless kids like us do? Do nothing. Get out of the way. Be child soldiers. Can't send kids into battle. Somebody has to take care of things at home. So soldiers have a place to come back to. I agree. There are still ways we can help too. Now the last question. Why do people have to fight? Destroy, to crush your enemies. To obtain something or to protect something. If war is only to obtain or destroy, I'll throw my sword in the trash. I only fight to protect those I care about. I think so too. People should only fight to protect something precious. I learned that from my grandpa. He sounds like a wise man, but I'm Popo. I'm a representative of the new Sergio party. I'm trying to help people who are suffering because of the war. That is astounding. I heard about the party, but I never imagined a representative would be this young. Oh, did we meet somewhere? We've never met before, but you might know my face. I'm Albert, the King of Basil. Oh my God! You're King Albert? I'm just gonna reveal myself. Like, the weird thing about Albert is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like walk around and say, hey, King walking. I've been waiting for this day to come. The day King Albert liberates Kazas and sets us free. That's what we're here for. We will end the war tonight. But I don't think 5 people can break through the defenses of the Black Castle. Not to worry. We can do it. We just can't tell you how, though. Rest assured, we did not come here to die. We have an ace up our sleeves. An ancient power that will end this long war. Whoa. It's like a dream. I'll be free to look for my real parents when the war ends. We're not here to babysit. Can you assist us in our mission, or can you not? I'm just a kid, but I can show you how to get into the castle. Seriously. Yup. This place used to be a fortress, so there is a secret path to get to the Black Castle. Secret path? Now we're one step closer to Dole. Come on, follow me. Please wait. It may be wise to prepare before we embark on an infiltration of the castle. I got it. I'll be waiting at the secret path. Please hurry. So that's our way to go. If we wanted to go all the way back, it's this roundabout way to go here. And then we would just go up the ladder. Like, they really skip an entire section of the map here, but if you were wanting to go back and get any of the items, or go literally anywhere else if you chose to do so, now's your time, because after this, we're heading into the final dungeon of Disc 1. Are you ready to sneak into the Black Castle? Yeah, I'm ready. Nod. Yeah, we're ready. There's no turning back now. I almost gave up when I heard Bale was taken. I thought all my campaigning was in vain. But when I found you're alive, when I found out you're alive, Your Majesty, I knew that fate would actually. Wow. But when I found out you're alive, Your Majesty, I knew that fate was actually on our side after all. Good luck. Yes. We'll defeat Dole and end this war. We'll make sure that what happened to Celis never happens again. Where's Celis? Where? Who? Guess I'll have to get serious for the first time in a while. For my people and for Lavitz, I'll fight. Whatever. I'm going. Rose. People in complaint have made the comments about especially Japanese games and how each character needs to be able to say something in order to kind of justify their existence. That has been going on for a very, very long time. And it's nice to have Rose just kind of try not to be involved with that as much as she can. I think I'm gonna miss the chest if I go this way, right? Yeah, I am. I am. How dare I skip it? How dare I? Crawl, crawl, crawl. There we go. I want my 20 money. I'm just double checking here. Okay, I do. Something tells me that's like, oh yeah, there's those 2 barrels in there, and if you examine it, something else would happen there. But it's like, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Hey. All right, the Black Castle, where we get to play this weird stealth section. Whoop! And hip, there we go. And we can go. Oop, oop, hey, oh, oop, hey, nope, nope. Please don't. I need him on an outside loop. This way. Nice. And then... Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, yes. There we go. I don't want to fight anything. If I can get around it, I will. Black Castle just... Artistically, the Black Castle just seems kind of strange in how it feels like it's going for that magic technology area. Like, they do a lot in order to kind of try to justify like what advancements are actually happening here, but I don't think I ever honestly bought it. The second I move, those 2 are gonna run at me. So I gotta watch out for that. But I'm gonna head out first. I'm gonna go to the front gates just to kind of point out something. One, not a lot of people go out here. Because there's some goodies to get. There we go. And then there's the guards from that side. Better to withdraw now. Odd, I could have sworn there was a time in the Black Castle where you're able to go that direction. I might be thinking of later discs when I was just really just fiddling around with all these things. Now, the chances of you getting into a fight here are pretty high. Yeah. They always get me either at the prompt or halfway when I'm climbing up there and they're able to touch my legs. Because even if you're trying to do this without like doing a random fight at all, this is the fight where you usually are forced to do something.
Yes! Burning rush!
Rod Typhoon!
Like, how methodical Lavitz is in terms of his Raw Typhoon in order to just, like, wow, my speaking is done for the day. Consistently goes in order to actually strike properly, and Albert is just wild abandon. Alright, let's get rid of one of them.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Oh. Sure, go again, Haschel. Be my guest.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
I do want to have Albert just spin around for me like a pretty ballerina.
Rod Typhoon!
It's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. Man, Albert, you're so cool. You're so cool. Oh, and he got Dragon level 4. There you go. Level 4 is really the holding pattern of its whole thing. Now we can go one of two directions. Like, this is the way that we're supposed to go, technically, but we can also, like, once you fight them, we can just, you know, head in through the front door. The difference is that we are up there and not going straight in here. I love these guys. It's so dumb. Oh. 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 Whoa. So now, let's educate ourselves as to what is even going on in this castle. This. Who's there?
Are you here to see my research? Or to see my research instead? Either way, we're pleased. We like it when mercenaries like you have an interest in our research. Indeed, recently the casualties of war have been mounting. But if my research is successful, we can greatly reduce the amount of suffering. You see that white flame? It has a healing power. And the green flame contains great destructive power. If it was put into practical use, it could serve many other functions outside of war. But I've never seen such technologies. It's like magic. You don't need to know the finer details. There are plenty of us working behind the scenes in this taboo field of research. Correct. Your role is simply to fight and kill. Magical knowledge must remain only in the hands of experts. You wouldn't want to end up like that fool, Mr. Magi. That poor idiot. His antics almost derailed our research. I see. I don't want to take too much of your precious time, but can we at least hear the basics? For example, what kind of function does this purple flame serve? Oh, this flame is the power source of the castle. The purple flame drives the elevators and lifts. It improves people's lives, as it should. But I assume most of your work is used for the war? Yes, sadly. Although this magic could be used to greatly benefit the people, that is not the priority of our monarch. Instead, it is used to bring destruction and misery to the people of Basel. True, but what did you expect? This all began with our research on the dragon. Such destruction was inevitable. The sad thing for both the people and the dragon. The dragon was involved in your research. Oops, it slipped my tongue. Forget what I said. Now, back to my research. Let me give you some magic oil. This is the fuel for the purple flame. You can't work the elevators without it. If you want to be healed, come visit me anytime. Thank you very much. It was quite enlightening. So he gives us the key item. The other one gives us a healing point. And also going down here for functionally no purpose, we just have a ladder. Well, back to research. Like, it's hardly a tool. It's really just, hey, we needed to explain this and kind of get it out of the way. So we turned it into a key item and just made an additional button press when it really just didn't need to really be here. Also, a little bit of a decrepit thing that we're looking at right here. Nobody can become happy without making somebody else unhappy. That is a universal truth. Happiness is built on top of somebody else's misery. Out of video games out of context? Emperor Dole bestowed ancient magic text to us. We don't know how Emperor Dole obtained these texts. We don't want to create any public panic, so please don't tell anybody what you have seen or heard here. The fact that we are using a dragon is particularly controversial and dangerous. Please keep it to yourself. So, I don't think it's ever been really confirmed at all what's going on here. But I will say with this here, it's a dragon. It's a dragon. And I will say we had Fairbrand, who was kind of connected to the Jade Dragon. This guy who's doing purple, who's doing the purple stuff. This is what remains of the Thunder Dragon, the Lightning Dragon. I don't think it's ever been actually confirmed or not. But yeah, they're just using what remains of that dragon. Alright, it's time to dig in the trash.
Or not. Except it is. Goodbye. So if I don't do it now, when would I ever do it? Look at all the goo. Look at all this goop. What a terrible screen to render. All right, let's do it again. Oop. What, you didn't notice me before? God. Ah, fine. Oh, I got through it so easily last time. There we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's dangerous for you to be messing around here. Although, I'll give you credit for making it. If you don't mind the smell, make yourself at home. It's the garbage man. I just want your treasure chest. Like, come on. I just want your treasure chest. That's all I want. Because it has a key item in it, the redstone. We have to go and bother him in order to get there. Alright, back up we go. One stone down. Guess how many stones there are? And honestly, for as big as Kazas and the Black Castle like seems to be, it's surprisingly shorter once you get through everything. And here's the thing. We can either go up to the right or use the elevator up here. But the thing is, I wonder if I... Nope. Not even that. I want to say there was at least one time when I was able to get around these guards. To fire up the elevator, have to duck back out, get them to a different position, and then be able to swerve around there. But even then, I'm feeling like I don't remember doing that. It was so long ago. All right, we're on to Spinning Cane.
Spinning king.
Spinning Cane. The one thing Lavitz really didn't do with his lance, spin it around as much as Albert loves to spin it.
Yes! Burning rush! Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Let's save it. The other people can go and punch and whatnot.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Then we'll do Albert's last edition, and then we'll bench him for a while. Alright, harpoon. Yeah, I guess I'm going. I don't remember. I think I need to. It is this way. Okay. Then I head to the right. Oh, there's our merchant boy. Sorry, woman of item shop. Items are important. Interested? I bet items are important. Still sells charm potions. I think this is like one of the last places you can get them in the game. Now the Beast Fang is for Heschel? Yeah. It stuns. And might as well give him the Twister Glaive. Nice Heat Blade, okay. Okay, and that just loops around. Yeah, I think I have to go back down and do that side place because there's a lot of things that happen in this specific area. Because it's this enemy here. There was only ever one time when I was ever able to avoid this guy. And it felt like a fluke. Because he patrols. And there's that little divot down in the bottom. And if you can manage it, you can like go around him, but it's pixel perfect. Oh, we get to deal with the hound dog. Hellhound. Yeah, Harpoon's pretty boring. But it's enough for the dog to run away. Okay.
Take that! Flurry of sticks! Yes! Burning rush!
Let's see if you healed enough.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
You didn't. Heschel is nowhere near his next level. He might get it by disc's end, but he's nowhere near level 16. Yeah, I do have to come down here. God, he looks so... I don't remember him looking like that. You... Who are you? Wait, I know. You're thieves who've come to steal my magic. What are you talking about? Don't deny it. Watch out. We don't know what he'll do. Let him. This might be interesting. Take this. The steel shearing vacuum blade. Why? Why doesn't the magic work? Why haven't they been sheared? Wow. It's worse than I thought. It was still under research. I'll shoot you this instead. Try a rock-crushing thunder arrow. I see. You must be the idiot that the experts warned us about. Then this is Mr. Magi? Ugh. Those stuck-up researchers said something to you, didn't they? Pick a fight with someone else. We're not here to criticize your research. Shut up! I have new magic that I have yet to test, a secret magic that those losers could never, ever hope to discover. This magic transformation can only be obtained by someone like myself who completely understands the magical power of dragons. Allow me to demonstrate. Cerberus, emerge! It seems real this time. Is this dog Mr. Magi? Perhaps he forgot to carry the one somewhere? At least in the end, he mildly amused us. Ah, he's a dog now. And the brightest chest contains the blue stone. That's kind of it. That's kind of it there. Like, he just turned himself into a dog, the end. Not much of a plot. Alright, now we can go back and do what we need to do. Oh, and we don't need to fight anything here. That's kind. I thought that they regenerated. Okay. So I've been around here, so let's go to the 3rd floor. Do I want to bother the guard yet? I don't think so. Still have one more place I gotta go. And I do have to... Oh, right. This second. Intruders! You were lucky enough to sneak right into the training center, you morons. Get them. And by get them, I mean one at a time. Oh, I was supposed to switch out Albert. He's not supposed to be here anymore. I was done with him. Oh well.
Yes. Burning rush. Take that, flurry of sticks. Harpoon!
I just don't know why they do it one at a time. Like, as an amusement there, it's like, these guys are unbelievable. I'll be a wuss. We're Knights of Sandora, so just kill them already. Like, that's the only reason is in order to do just... Oh, they killed that guy. Well, let's go after them again. Not a fan of it, personally. Like, they don't get any different, either. Like, no new attacks, no special things or whatnot. It's just... Well, let's do the same fight 3 times. To the point where it's like... Let's do this instead. You want to be taken down that badly? I'm happy to oblige. Almost. Goodbye. Am I the last one? I won't give up. You should give up. I won't blame you. I won't blame you. Show me a really good throwing dart move. Wait, your name's Dart? Oh, that's funny.
Burning rush. Take that, flurry of sticks. Harpoon.
Who should I swap out? Well, we took care of that. Well, that's the end. Let's see. Albert. Yeah, it's so annoying that Rose is just like not gonna get as much representation as she should, because eventually I'm gonna go there, but I should go up here first. Look who it is. I'm just gonna light your lantern. Hi. Remember this guy? The guy at the very beginning? He wasn't the commander, like that first boss fight. He's the great commander. Just kind of toiling away in a very strange room, like hardly a barracks. There's a little. I didn't even notice the little loop that's over in the over on the right there. You're here. The girl from Celis. Girl from Celis. What do you mean by that? You took me away to Helena. Indeed. I am the one who assaulted Celis under the orders of Emperor Dole. So you killed everyone. That was done by the units loyal to Frugal before I arrived. I wouldn't have let that happen if I were there. Anyway, it doesn't change the fact that Imperial Sandora scorched your home. If you're here for revenge, you can draw your sword against me. Like, Dart already isn't doing that. But I humbly request one favor. His Majesty Dole changed after a man named Lloyd began acting as his advisor. He must have instilled something into Emperor Dole, a demonic lust for power. I'm convinced it is his doing. You were able to make it this far, so perhaps you could succeed. I beg you, put a stop to Emperor Dole's madness. You understand what that means, right? Yes. If you succeed, then Imperial Sandora would no longer have a leader, and we may even lose the war. The results will be far worse if the oppression of Emperor Dole continues. So, we might as well end this miserable chapter of our history sooner rather than later. I didn't expect to meet someone like you in Sandora. Lavitz would be happy to hear this. So, will you do it? That's what we are here for. I'm relieved to hear that. Now, take this with you. What is this? It's a key to the chamber of Emperor Dole. Hurry up. There isn't much time. There's nothing I can do anymore. I beg you, wake Emperor Dole from this madness. So yeah, and this is kind of the first time that they're seeing them and the last time that the Great Commander kind of just shows up. Who just kind of wants to see things ended overall. He also leaves just a drop of what Lloyd has kind of done, which leads to a lot of theories about what Lloyd presented to Emperor Dole. I think I have to go this way first before I go up to the 4th floor on the other way. Because again, it's all theories. It really hasn't been confirmed at all. The pieces that are in play. But I'll get into the theory once we actually get to it. Stop running away from me. Now, did I give Shauna the vest or not?
Burning rush.
don't remember if I did.
Touch.
50 SP is 50 SP.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Yeah. Ah, this guy. So, I've seen a little bit of the current beta builds of Severed Chains, and it involves this guy, the Sendora Elite, who was I don't even call him a boss in Hoax, but we did fight one of them already. And him specifically in this place was turned into a super boss.
Yes!
It was quite the showcase.
Burning rush!
Oh, we're up to 75 now.
Touch.
This is a really weird team where
Flurry of
Hashel's the
sticks.
one who's doing the most damage. Apparently taking the most damage too, as he goes twice in a row. Oh, at least they missed. Oh, already half health. Okay.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Nice. Didn't even use his chain. All right with that. Yeah, it leads here. I love that they have it's like, oh, you have this guy in a room, he's a guard, and it's like, okay, this is exactly where I need to go. This just leads to a just completely optional area with wind magic in the bottom there. And then this little bit here, which we can just jump on as we're around the outside of the Black Castle. Which strangely leads here, of all places. Of course Dole would use the magic for the war, like everything else. We do anything to achieve victory. That's Dole. White flames, green flames, and purple flames were all made for the war. Therefore, all they will do is bring misery and death. Magic is terrible. It's just a tool for war. I actually don't know what we're making, but it must be something to do with the war. I don't want to be complicit, but if I resist against Dole... Workers are saying all sorts of things, but I believe in Emperor Dole. Magic will become power for everyone. Emperor Dole will change the world. Right, the spirit ring is here. The spirit ring kind of works like the therapy ring does, except it's instead for HP, it works for SP. If I remember it correctly. I did give her the silver vest. Yeah, recovers SP at each turn. Only 20, so it takes 5 turns in order to get a bar. It's actually less useful. Okay, so we went up there, we went down there, we went all around. So now we can head up to the 4th floor. We're actually almost done. Since we have the 3 stones, blue, red, yellow. Ultimately leads us here. Which gives me a weird Chrono Cross kind of vibe. It feels like that library in Viper Manor. Oh, it's unusual to have guests at this time. But that's fine. Guy being completely nonchalant about the whole thing. I know why you're here. Even this guy feels like a very Balthazar character. The long war erodes people's hearts. Surely you know this all too well. The blood-stained armor says it all. Believe it or not, His Majesty Dole is also suffering the fatigue of war. This statue of a goddess was created in memory of Emperor Dole's late wife, Empress Karina. His love and determination of her still endures to this day. However, he continues the war of his own ambitions, with ever-increasing ferocity. Over the years, he has grown more desperate and cruel. Somewhere buried deep within Dole is the man that Karina loved. Every heart is a vessel for both love and greed. Dole has chosen the man he wishes to be. A man of darkness. The heart has light and darkness. He chose darkness. In order to face him, you must also be resolute, and you must know yourselves. And Dart's like, yeah, I absolutely understand everything that you're saying here. I'm not going to say anything. This is all I wanted to say. If you ever feel lost, come visit me anytime. I'll help you find the way. That doesn't mean that you're actually going to help me, but... See, like, the thing you could do is actually, like, I don't know, move, like, the white flame healing point from the bottom of the Black Castle all the way up to the 4th floor so that, like, you use it up here, too. But no, you're not going to do that. Three holes. What are they for? They might have something to do with the statue of the goddess. Why do you think so? Because, look. This seems like a place for admiring the statue. There must be something. Before I do that, 'cause I don't think we keep them. Just want to look at my key items here. We got jade, silver, dark. We got it. I love that we keep the newspaper. We got the prison key. We got the water bottle for life water. We can never drink from ever again. We got the axe that we just do not use as a weapon. The water, the oil. Yeah, the yellow stone, the blue stone, kept by the janitor, red stone. And we also have Lavitz's picture. It looks so real. It'd be even better if, you could actually, like, it was actually like a picture you could actually look at. But no, we can't do that. They also don't make this a puzzle. They just say, hey, do you have the stones? You can put the stones in. Like, no puzzle, just all of them fit. Good job. The door opened. I got it. I got it. So now we have the final 2 fights. And then we're done disc 1. We'll go a little bit over for that one. But yeah, we're at the end. We made an elevator in Karina's face. In her facade. Hold on. I smell blood in the air. It's not human. Kongal. Hi, buddy. Gigantos don't lose twice. Kongol will get payback or hoax. For his majesty Dole. This fight has one thing that is mysterious about it. Because it's something that we will never ever see. So pay attention to the very end of the fight when we beat him. Until then, it's Kongol. But he has nice fancy armor, which actually has character significance to him. We won't know that character significance until disc 4, but it has significance for him. Ashel's gonna get smacked around a little bit.
Burning rush.
Yeah, let's just keep hitting him until things get ugly. Like now. Crash. Ooh. 75? 75. Oh, right, I have all of the... I have so much magic that I just need to dump. Jeez. Unless Kongol is going to have some weird speed issues, I should be able to hit him a couple more times. Nope, he's going to have speed issues. Okay. Bye, Dart. Shauna, can you help out a little bit? We get to show off a little bit of Shauna at this point. I think that's the first time I'm transforming her. Definitely, because we've been in Lohan for the entire time. So, Shauna, like, with her attack, unless you have no MP, like, you're forced to use it. It's pretty much the only reason why that's also there. Almost never use it. It's probably the worst attack Shauna actually has, is her Dragoon one, because she doesn't even get SP back. So you pretty much just use her for MP purposes. She's level 2, so she does have a light attack, Star Children. But Moonlight is very, very helpful. Single target, 100% recovery, and revival, except it's not actually 100% revival. It just works like an angel's prayer. But hey, I'll use it. So it will revive people, but only half of their HP. Let's have you guard, just in case. Good choice. Good choice. That thing is supposed to be holding him by his neck, but it's like, that's way too chunky. Yeah, Astral is just going to be punching him in...
Take that, flurry of sticks.
Punching him in the dick, actually. What should I do? I should heal Dart just because I'm able to. Maybe try Star Children a little bit later. good. Now Kongol turns around and smashes Shauna in the face. I'm gonna hate that. Let's do some magic. Let's do some magic. I do have a Spinning Gale, which is wind to earth. Very good damage. Very good. That's almost shockingly good, actually.
Flurry of sticks.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kongol is not, should be a better fight than this. And there is a reason why he's not that good of a fight. And we won't know that until the end of this whole thing. What should Shauna do? I'm being risky with Shauna. Maybe put Dart on item duty? He's at red now. Yeah, let's be safe. Good. Okay, good choice. That is not around his neck, that is just through his face. Hashel's too short. Trying to get a couple more hits in. And then this might do it.
Take that! Flurry of sticks.
Oh. Nope, but that hurt. I'm just gonna keep Dart on item duty. Okay.
Take that! Flurry of sticks.
So, did you notice that there were other things that kind of popped up for a brief moment before disappearing along with him? So here's the thing about Kongol. He's supposed to have more attacks and more things happening with him, but for some reason the programming behind him just completely fails. He's supposed to have like floating things that are around him that do additional things. But I guess there's just some sort of programming error that went through and never got noticed, and of course never got fixed. So yeah, he's kind of just a half-baked version of what he could possibly be. It's really unfortunate. I really hope in the Severed Chains mod that they fix those abilities somehow, because people have looked at, like, how can we make those things like activate actually show up? And nothing works. It's not a critical HP, like desperation move. It's not anything that kind of shows up. He just goes between the crush attack and the regular attack, and that's it. When there's supposed to be more. Doesn't get there. Crush Dance! Yay. Yay, we can get Crush Dance going. Finally. Took a while. Kanto, strongest armor, still lost. Me brother of hero, my pride cannot live in disgrace. Kill me, as you wish. Stop it! The match is already over. He lost. Match. Don't be absurd. This is a matter of life and death. It's over. He can't fight. Hope your sweetness doesn't kill you one day. Go back inside, my friends. Uncle lost. Why you spare me? Because you have so much room for potential, buddy. So much room for potential. Look forward to what's happening next. Okay, so that door leads to the end of the disc. Hidden behind the pillar, though, is a very quickly missed item, the material shield. This is one of the most missable items that is in the game there. Another repeatable. Nullifies physical attack for 3 turns. Some of the regular enemies are able to do the nullify physical attack until they do something else there. That is our version of it. Apart from that, where's... Burning Rush has just got to level 4. I want to finish it, though. Yeah, I kind of want to... I kind of want to finish it. At the same... Yeah, I'm going to finish it. Just keep Shauna around. Flurry of Sticks is almost at the next bed. Either that or it could be silly. 1 experience. 1. It could have been, it could have been, Okay. 1 experience point. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Alright, sticking with Burning Rush. Chris, you... God damn it, Rose. This is going to be an interesting fight. Let's see, I got 3 potions. This is going to be very, very interesting. I think to the point where I'm actually going to head back and save. Because I don't know how well or poorly this is going to go. This could go really badly with this party here. This party makeup I've almost never used. Like, Hashel has been doing quite a lot of heavy lifting. I'm quite surprised. But yeah, this is gonna be something else. I'll do it in a new save. Oh. Okay. All right, the end of disc 1. See how this goes. Hi, Kongle. Bye, Kongle. In we go. I love that we come in through the side door as well. We don't come through the front door, we come through a side door, because once you step into the room there, it's time for the final fight. Like, there's stairs here, I want to use the stairs. Stairs. Nope. It's impressive that you made it all the way here. And equally foolish. That's supposed to be cool, but there's something about it that puts me off of it. I think it's just because it's a weird elevator. Like, elevator throne, it should be good. Something about it doesn't fit with me, though. You must be Dole. Uncle, do you remember me? I'm the son of your late brother, and the rightful king of Serdia. You do remind me of Carlo. The last time I saw him, but with some differences. As of the moment, you aren't a blood-stained corpse lying at my feet. Why did you kill him? Why did you plunge Sergio into chaos and death? To save Sergio from weak leadership. Soon, with my own 2 hands, I will create a new Sergio. Create. Don't make me laugh. All you've done is smashed up everyone's lives. He's right. You've brought nothing but sorrow, pain, sorrow, pain, agony, and our anger. Tell me, why did you have Shauna kidnapped? Oh, you're talking about Lloyd's little conspiracy. Find the girl by the time the moon never sets waxes. All ordered by the reborn Emperor Diaz. Lloyd is a mere pawn, along with the Dragoons. Ridiculous. Emperor Diaz died in the Dragon campaign. As a human. A hero. I don't care whether you believe it or not. It won't make any difference now. You imagine that you can defeat me with superior numbers, correct? I'm afraid you're mistaken. Come, Albert. Allow me to send you to your father's side. Unfortunately, it will never be a 5-on-1. It is going to be a 3-on-1. There also was a time when I would do like plot relevant fights. So I would have Dart because I can't switch them out. I would have Albert and Shauna because this all was kind of related to her in a little bit there. Yeah, this makeup I've almost never done. We'll see how badly this goes. Because unlike Kongol, there isn't the problem with Dole. Dole has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. What to do? Maybe I'll do more magic. More magic. The thing with Thunder is his Emperor Dole is Thunder aligned, like Hashel. Thunder doesn't have an opposite elemental. So I could use Thunder against Thunder, and it would do the same amount of stuff. I didn't even get 200. Just be on the safe side. While I have Shauna at the ready, I can save myself from using the items when I'll need them a little bit later. So Hashel can get a top up. And then I can top up Shauna for a little bit later. Actually good for her because yeah, that would have hurt. 104 to her? Oh, and she gets to go again. I should use it on her. She is more susceptible to getting completely smashed in. They also give him like 2 really cool looking swords, but they don't expand on them at all. Oh, he's already halfway? Odd. Really doesn't feel like he's already halfway. Dart's gonna magic. Dart's gonna magic all the way. Wow, that was so much better.
Touch.
25. Good job, Shauna. You're doing it.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
That should be it. So, want to play rough. Fine, I won't hold back. Make my swords bigger. So Dole's the lightning dragoon? The thunder dragoon? And he's here to make a point. Oof. Okay. So, when they were when the Great Commander was mentioning is like, hey, Lloyd kind of came in and he brought some things with him. Theory of mine is, well, Lloyd has just been holding on to a couple of Dragoon spirits. It was just like giving them out like candy. So Lloyd gave Dole the Thunder Dragoon spirit, and then kind of went, hey, I also have the Jade one. Give that to someone else who's gonna be good with it and do some dirty work. Really just sow some misery around. Where did Lloyd get them? There is an explanation for that. You gotta have to wait till disc 3 for that, but it's like, yeah, we got some stuff happening with that whole thing. And it kind of makes sense. Now, I kind of want to see if the attack ball is going to help out all or not. Yeah, let's do it. Should have kept some spirit potions, honestly. Okay. It's the all rocks fall on heads. One. Shauna needs a level eventually. Ashel just needs to punch. That's all you need to do, sir.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
That attack he needs to do more of, because it's the easiest one to deal with. Now, on top of that, because we're going to get Shauna ready, Sun Rhapsody. Because Shauna is going to heal Dart. Because he's going to die if we don't. It's crazy how proficient everybody is at being a Dragoon right out of the box. My argument with it is, I want to look cool and flashy. I just have to worry about being cool and flashy. I will figure out the technicalities later. If I can make cool poses I can fool anybody into thinking that I can absolutely do this. Fake it till you make it.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Don't fling it up in the air. Damn. Curse you. Shauna's gonna be in a bad position. I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure this is a magic attack, not a physical attack. Shauna can't heal herself. You need SP for her. The dart can do that for her.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Yes, please do that attack more often. I appreciate it.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
See, and Hatchel can do the thunder thing as well. He doesn't need dragon powers to do that. Yeah, I honestly don't remember. So let's put the material shield on Shauna and see what happens with it. I really don't know. Finally he's using some magic. Only on dart, that's fine. Could have done it all. Ow. Wow, that... Yikes. One more of those and he goes down for the count. Great.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
It's smart not using the Dragoon very early because I don't want him to be using Burning Rush all the time. Let's just guard for now. Testing out what Shauna can possibly do. Still can... Gonna go after Hashel anyway, that's fine. I can just heal him soon.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Like now. Let's go. Let's do it now. Also, you think they would have kind of mirrored the amount of turns, like you were able to keep your Dragoon form, so that Dole would be able to go like in and out the same way we do. But no. Nah. It's a silly thing. Why would we do silly things? Do more magic. Let's magic. Let's do it. fumbled a little bit in the middle there. Pulling it in the air. You know you want to. Yep. Shauna's and Dragoon. Okay. Okay, yellow. Halfway there.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Yeah, Shauna's just in healing right now. I know a good place to use Star Shelter, and it's just going to be a while before we get there. And if I even choose to use Shauna at all during that part. During the part. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Yeah, that's kind of the best thing that Dart can be doing for me. Using magic items.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Ooh, he's using that now. Okay. So, when he's using that, I cannot hit him. So we guard until it disappears. Which is so boring. At least we're all guarded and ready. I should actually hit him once, because I believe he does have a voice line. So, like, if I hit... I'm not gonna hit him with Shauna. Like with Hashel. Yeah. There you go. He ha-has at you. Who are you magicking? Everybody. This is what I thought he was going to do before. Alright. They're all guarded. I can go and use something. Let's thunder him back. Like, let's do that. Let's do that. I have too many of them. Like, it's not going to do any damage, but I can do it. Alright, down to red. Almost there.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
This fight is going alright. this has gone worse for me. I'm gonna be safe with Shauna. Good choice. All right, good choice. Okay, let's get Dart. Let's get Dart in here. We've waited long enough. We can punch some fireballs into him. That should be just fine. It'd be great if I finished him with a fireball. Or Paschal punching another person in the dick. I'm fine with that. Or the knees? Yeah, good amount of damage there. Oh, but I could also finish him off with Shauna. Do it. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's not even... It's in the shins. Hit him in the shins.
Flurry of sticks.
Yes! Hit him in the shins. Yeah. Whenever you have Dragoons, they all have to get out of Dragoon form in order for the final strike to hit. That's your cue. That went pretty decently. We've become strong, as king should be. There's a really good side-by-side short showing the changes. So this is my fate. Very well. Before I go, Lloyd, he flees to the country of Tiburoa. Tiburoa. He knows everything. You want the truth. Go find him. See the world for yourself. I wish you luck, nephew. And he dies standing with his sword. That spirit isn't going very far. Alright, Rose finally levels up, and for Disc 2, she finally gets her next edition, which we won't even be able to show. God. Either that or I'm lying, but she should have her second edition now. Also, they don't show Dole's body anywhere. Anyway. My uncle's, Emperor Dole's ambitions are over. Thus marks the end to this long war that's divided Serdio for too long. And the end of our journey, everyone. Not yet. It's not over. This all started when Shauna was kidnapped because of Lloyd. Then he killed Lavitz and fled the country, leaving all these mysteries behind and the country in ruins. Like hell am I stopping now? I'm going after Lloyd. I'll make him explain everything. I'm going with you. I still don't understand anything about Dragoons, Winglies, Emperor Diaz, or any of that. Also, the magic light thing I can do with my forehead, like once. But I won't let things end like this. I'll go with you, Dart. Quite right, my journey can't end either. That man stole something of mine, and I would be remiss if I didn't retrieve it. A hallowed object concealing the magic power of the ancient Winglies. We have to stop it before it ignites catastrophe in Tiberoa. I'm not even sure if it's pronounced Tiberoa. I've always pronounced it Tiberoa, like Tiber. But, again, text. I'll go with you to Tiberoa. I'll give up my status as king for a while and live as a dragoon instead. Hobbits would have certainly approved. Rose, how about you? I told you, I'm interested in you guys. I'll follow you wherever. Rose, besides, you'd be hopeless without me, wouldn't you? If this abrasive young woman is going, I think this is where I take my leave. Bye, Hashel. Hashel, where are you going? This is... When dragoons meet, time will slow, and as they leave, blood doth flow. It's your choice to leave your fate behind. It's not much of a choice, is it? The dragoon spirits are leading us. I know it. And mine's the powerful, it's the most shiny of them all. And that's the end of Disc 1. 5 party members, 5 dragoons. Hashel becomes a dragoon. Isn't that lovely? Here we go. Minus the extra 5 hours that I was doing in order to show off Lavitz there for one more time. All right. That is it for Disc 1, and then we get into Chapter 2, which is called Platinum Shadow. 5 dragoons go into the next country, and leaving this one behind. And for the most part, you really do leave this one behind. You can go back, and when I do get into Chapter 2, I will be going back to Serdio, because there are a lot of extra text things and scenes in order to see that is really just not touched on really at all. But for now, Chapter 2 Platinum Shadow will be for another time, as we do not insert Disc 2 automatically. So, what does that mean? Well, we're in here. And I got 2 announcements. One is the next stream, which I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or if it's going to be Tuesday. I have to look at what my schedule is doing. Because I'm doing a little bit of an interstitial thing with the next stream. It's going to be Legend of Dragoon related. It's going to be a lot shorter. It's just a recap. It's just doing a recap of Disc 1 using the people who really using the things that people have terribly made that I don't like, but it's the only remake material that we got. However, I do have an announcement about tomorrow, which is there's going to be a video uploaded tomorrow continuing Star Ocean: The Second Story. I'm at 10. I'm going to be uploading one of them, the next one tomorrow. We're finally continuing on with episode 5. Because, yeah, I got episodes 5 through 14 ready to go. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good to finally be able to do that. So, that's tomorrow. Yeah, I have to double check. I think it's going to be on Tuesday. Then I'm going to be doing a short stream to just recap Disc 1 using really bad videos that I found and that of people going like, "Hey, here's the Legend of Dragoon remake." Oh well, I'm gonna critique the heck out of them though. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm also dreading it. It's also not going to be for every single disc because for the most part, a lot of people like, and this is kind of what happens with a lot of it is that they start this process, but then they don't finish it. And I don't like being in that camp. So I'm going to hopefully do that. The other thing with disc 2 and continuing on with Legend of Dragoon in the new year is when I get back into streaming for 2026, I'm not going to be jumping into disc 2 right away. I'm going to leave it for a little bit and probably do another thing and then compartmentalize. So it's like disc 1, something else, disc 2, something else, disc 3, something else, and so on. That's the pattern I'm thinking of in my head, and we'll go from there. All right, pretty good there. So, all good. I think I'm just going to leave us with one last thing, which, with everything all saved, I'm just going to reset it because we'll take a look at the opening cinematic one more time. Bask in the noise. I'm over here now. A long time ago, like the song that was made, forgetting the actual title of it. It's not If You Still Believe. It used to be something that was quickly flagged, but for all of these streams, it hasn't been flagged yet. I say yet, because at least we'll start with this. Because I look back at it and going like, okay, here's a whole bunch of the scenes that we've seen there. Some of them we haven't seen yet. The journey chasing the past ends. The journey to next day begins. I wonder what mountain range they took a photo of. We got Lavitz there. We've got a boat we haven't seen yet. We got two things we haven't seen there. There's a lot of disc 2 stuff that they kind of show there. They showed only one disc 1 scene. Yeah, the rest of those were disc 2. And from there, we have the cutscenes from disc 3. And that's disc 4. Disc 3. Yeah, disc 3 and 4. So with the opening bit that is only on disc 1, there's only one scene from disc 1 that's on it. The rest are from the other discs. Interesting. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you in a couple days. Or I'll see you tomorrow for the new video. It'll be good. It'll be good. Have faith in myself. All right. That's all good there. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.